Well, the protest was violence-free here in Lagos, and our correspondents cover it all. We have details in this report.
Members of the civil society group, youths and residents of Ikeja gathered at Under Bridge, Ikeja at 7 a.m., intending to start a procession. After about an hour of resistance, police officers and members of civil society groups commenced protest work. The procession, which started from Ikeja, ended at Ojota, Lagos, under the supervision of police officers.
Too much of hike in price can no longer be acceptable by the masses. We are tired, we are hungry, we no longer can afford the daily amenities by regular Nigerian citizens.
Things are getting worse every day. What you buy today, if you go to market tomorrow, it will increase. Then what are we now talking about?
In Ojota, protesters not happy with the current situation of the country are calling for an end to impunity. They are also demanding that the government be accountable to the people.
The bad governance of Nigeria, all the cripple of the democracy have been, all the institutions of the have been crippled. We are calling on the Nigerians. We are calling the father of the nations. We are calling all the fathers of our state to please arise to this task.
Buhari regime, they brought in the money policy, the new note policy. Did you know the hardship on the land then? We Nigerians, we easily forget things. The problem we face during that monetary policy is far bigger than this, but nobody is praying for the downfall of the country. Sure, you understand? But you know, politicians, they always want to use any form of gathering like this to manipulate people's mindset into changing their narrative from being a peaceful protesters to vandalizing of property. That is why we don't want such to repeat itself.
Oshodi area in Lagos was peaceful as residents went about their daily activities without any form of violence. Musliu Akinsoya encouraged youths in Oshodi to remain peaceful and express satisfaction as residents shunned any form of protest.
So we've been going around to check everywhere that nobody disrupts the free flow of traffic, the passengers and other places. We've gone around and there's nothing like protest within this axis.
At the Murtala Muhammed International Airport, passengers had no complaints as flights were not affected. It is his responsibility how this protest turns out, so the need for this patrol. He met with some of the protesters. Aerial surveillance wasn't left out. Most times, the aircraft had to go very low for better view. He gave an overall evaluation of the protest.
Made our deployments as early as 3 a.m. and our men were well positioned, took charge of strategic location and vulnerable points. And by the time the protesters came out, they saw our men everywhere. And we have been engaging them. They have been very peaceful, and our men have been very fantastic. So far, the protest has been devoid of any form of violence.
The protesters made their demands known in a peaceful manner. Ivy Khan, TVC News, Lagos.